malaria in Kenya and in the continent. Very much. That conversation must continue. Daktari, we will be getting back to your office with regard to this specific subject. And now, over the last few years, smallholder farmers from sub-Saharan countries have experienced 3 consecutive failed cropping seasons due to prolonged drought. To mitigate these, some of the farmers have joined hands with the help of development partners such as the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and county governments to practice irrigation farming that is now guaranteeing them of an harvest at the end of the season. Philip Keitany with more.
Over the years, farmers, especially smallholder farmers who rely on rain-fed agriculture, have seen a steady and gradual drop in production from their farms, which they have attributed to failed rains and prolonged dry season, something that experts have attributed to the effects of global warming and climate change. To combat these effects, the president of the International Federation of Agricultural Development, Alvaro Laro, is advising farmers to embrace climate adaptation measures that can help them improve their food production as they build resilience to weather extreme conditions.
Water management and soil management are very key. It's easy to see that the future we will have more conflict regarding and related to the management of resources, and very much especially water. So it's not, I would say it's quite easy to see a potential increase in conflicts over water management. For us, it's about many times making sure that we talk about climate smart agriculture, and that entails many times whether water storage, it means many times how you're using that water in terms of efficient irrigation systems, but that's going to become more and more important over time. So I don't think that we are there, and probably, as you were mentioning, probably the future is going to be more challenging.
In Embu County, a group of farmers have decided to join hands with the help of the Upper Tana Catchment Natural Resource Management Project with funding from IFAD, and established the Rutune Karimari Community Irrigation Water Project with the aim of getting water for both domestic and irrigation use, with the hope of addressing increased poverty due to a decline in earnings from cash crops, mainly tea and coffee.
The project was funded in 2018 after the management wrote a proposal, and we were funded with 3.4 million, which was in form of pipes and fittings as well as individual meters.
Hapo mbeleni kabla ya kusaidiwa na IFAD, tulikuwa tunategemea mvua. Na hiyo mvua haikuwa inatosheleza hiyo mmea ambao umepanda. Kwa hivyo mara nyingine unapanda, mvua ndio imepungua, vitu vyako vile umeenda hasara. Na sasa tangu IFAD itusaidie, tumefaidika kiasi kuwa kazi unayofanya uwangi na waziwazi. Njumanji ni mingi.
The project gets its water from the Upper Rupingazi River. The river is one of the 28 rivers targeted by the Upper Tana Catchment Natural Resource Management Project to increase base flow. The project supports 500 households that practice irrigation farming in addition to rain-fed agriculture. The beneficiaries of the project practice horticultural farming, dairy farming, and poultry farming, as well as cash crops that include avocados and macadamia.
Nikilinganisha wakati wa nyuma na sasa, kwa hakika nimeona mabadiliko makubwa. Hata sina haya kusema kuwa, yani ndoto zangu zimekuwa leo. Yani juu huko Beni nilikuwa na shinda nyingi sana. Hata kitu ya ukula ilikuwa ni tabu kupata. Hata singependelea mtu kuniita mkulima wakati huo. Ni mkulima gani? Na chakula ni shinda, lakini kwa sana najivunia kuwa mkulima.
Through this project, and everyone can be able to see for himself how the project has been able to change the lives of our people around here. We've just visited a farmer who is doing horticulture, very good vegetables, cabbage. He's doing avocado, macadamia, and others.
With the increase in volume of water, these farmers are also increasing their cropping season from the unreliable 2-season rain-fed to 4 planned irrigated seasons a year under more acreage. These increased cultivated acreage from 1/4 to 1 acre. The farmers are currently majoring in 3 crops, which include French beans, kales and cabbages, and they are able to plan their cultivation for maximum returns.
I really support or thank the farmers, because through this project they are seriously contributing towards bringing down our food budgeting deficit out of this project. So I'm very happy as a cabinet secretary for agriculture, and I really want to commit that you continue giving the farmers that have been brought together through this project to ensure that there is sustainability.
In addition, these farmers receive technical assistance from the Upper Tana Catchment Natural Resource Management Project, such as on-farm irrigation water management, horticultural farming, and enterprise selection, project operation and maintenance and gender action, and learning systems which have helped the families improve their farming businesses.
Wakati mimi nalima hii mboga hii sukuma, spinach na potato, niliona pesa mingi hasa nyumbani kulichange. Ilikuwa na hii nyumba uliona hapo ndogo na watoto. Ona nisinda. Alafu kuoga nisinda, sina mbavu. Na sasa vile niko sasa nina stima. Niko na ngasi. Niko na ng'ombe. Sita nilinunua na hiyo mambo ya kulima.
The projects have also benefited young people who are considered as the backbone of the Kenyan economy, and unlike their parents, these young people are practicing proper agribusiness with the main aim of maximizing profits and improving their living standards.
Hii kilimo yetu tulianza kama 2015, lakini hatukuwa na maji ya kutosha. Wakati tulienda 2018 tukasaidiwa na Patana kuleta maji ya kutosha hapa kwa shamba. Sasa tukaanza kilimo biashara, sababu wametupeleka training za kilimo biashara tuweze kuwa tukikilima kilimo ambayo kinatusaidia. Sasa tukaanza kulima mishili, fresh beans, cabbages, na tunalima hii avocado sahaj, na tunaona inatupeleka vizuri hizi avocado, sababu hizo ni za hata ukiwa unashuna kwa mwaka mara moja inakuwa inakupea usaidizi mkubwa.
Some have even carved their own pathways and embrace a different kind of farming flowers for exports, which they say has also changed their lives for the better. Despite unavailability of enough farming space, this young farmer rents pieces of land from his neighbors, which has seen his venture grow into a respectable flower farm.
In flower farming, we were introduced by a cooperative, that is Wilma Flowers Group, which came and gave us the variety of Arabicum, of which they did quite well here, because that time we were risking, because they told us to try, we see if it can perform well here. So after we saw it is a good quality, and have been farming it. So all I can say, it has really raised our standards, because Wilma are very good in places. They take us in a good place, because per stem, Arabicum they buy at 10, that is 80 centimeter, 75 centimeter, they buy at a cost of 80 bob. A bunch consists